Hey guys, welcome to episode 11 of the NCAA challenge. If you follow me on Twitter, you know two things about this video. One is that it was probably the fastest video game that I've played in the entire series because, I don't know, it just was. After playing the game, I looked at the capture time and it's about a little over 30 minutes, which is surprising me because most games usually run about 40-45 minutes, depending on how slow people play and all that. And two, the reason I pushed the video back until today instead of yesterday was that I wanted to spend time working on this intro graphic I've had in my back pocket for a while, and it was taking way too long for me to do, so it's like, you know what, whatever, I'll just put up the video, and I'll worry about the intro thing later. And I'm showing this punt, he punts it deep, McKay's about to take it back. No, he's not, because it gets down the 2-yard line, and I run the ball twice to get out of my own end zone, and third down, this happens, I just threw the ball in a massive panic. Like, I literally just was like, oh, snap. Like, as soon as I saw the linebacker, I just threw the ball. I didn't care what receiver I threw it to, I just threw the ball. Which is a horrible decision to make as a quarterback, as a player on offense. But I did it. And luckily, I didn't pay for it, I didn't pick it off. Because if it did, it probably just would have been a horrible game for me. That would have been a horrible way to start the game. And there he did a little soft pump fake, and he overthrew his receiver to the sideline. So it's 3rd and 13. Now, does it again. And he gets me there. It's 4th and 3 now. He's kind of in no man's land. So he goes for it. And I thought he was going to run the ball because he run the ball pretty well. And instead he kind of just overshot his fullback, which is a horrible throw to make in general because one, it's a fullback, and two, he was covered pretty well. So it was a bad throw to make, but it's 4th and 3, got to throw it to somebody, I guess. And then I'm rolling out here and I get, pummeled as I'm trying to figure out who's open. And no one was open. I didn't know if this guy was mobile or not, so I didn't worry about trying to, find lanes to run it with. Luckily, McKay was there for a nice check down pass, first down, play action, and I get tight end around the numbers there. And if that receiver would have blocked, it probably would have been sprung for another 10-5 yards. And that was that. And here's another throw where it's kind of the ones where I get lucky when I throw them because no one else was really open. RB was open when he made his cut, but he was thinking against the cover 2 or cover 3 defense. So the defender kind of just stood there, and luckily I threw it to behind him, so kind of stopped and caught it from behind. And I got lucky there. And here, this guy, he's pretty much always a linebacker when he's playing defense. And usually that meant he was either blitzing or he's going to run back and forth like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to cover everybody that comes across his zone, which led to me having a wide open guy in the back of the end zone for a quick touchdown to end the first quarter. And now it's 2nd and 7, and he throws it at the beginning of the sideline, and he doesn't get it again. Closer, he's getting really close to making these catches, which are pretty hard to defend. Because those corner routes, if someone's open, they're pretty good. And he caught me on this one because I wasn't doing quarterback contains or spies because throughout the entire game, the first quarter, he didn't run that much with Colin, which was a good thing. It means he's kind of a legit player. Only used his legs when he had to. It also meant he got an easy first down, and on top of that, he went 5 wide, and he had his running back in the slot. And I was more worried about that mismatch against my linebacker than him actually running football. And then on that particular play right there, drive, it's 4th and 1. I thought my cornerback dropping the ball would have came back to bite me in the ass because 4th and 1, why not go for it? But I got lucky punting the ball away, and it was funny as he's in punt formation punting the ball away, the crowd was actually booing him. I thought that was kind of funny to me. And that play right there, that's another one of those plays where the safety is coming down to cover the running back. So B was open because the cornerback was playing off, so I hit him with a high route to a slant route. But the safety came down so slowly that he was right there in the path as I threw the slant route. And RB was open on a hitch route on the other side of the field, but I was so focused in on throwing it to be on the slant that I didn't pay him any kind of mind. And then here, it's 26 seconds left on the clock, and I was like, he's not getting 70 yards on me. It's not going to happen. And then he throws his bomb to his running back because my strong safety didn't roll over enough. And I guess probably it was my fault too, being the free safety being so close up to not as deep as I should have been. But I get lucky here. I hold him down 2nd down, made him burn his last timeout. And I'm thinking, all right, I can hold this to a field goal, do pretty good, and then get a pick. And I was like, all right, cool. Great job, defense. So that's second half now. And I'm showing you that play because one of the plays I really loved about Auburn's playbook, and I get a huge play right there because he run committed to the outside because of the motion by the receiver. Auburn has some really good plays out of their unique formation with the tight end lines up behind the tackle and guard. which I love because as an offensive player, I mean, I have go-to plays that I like, you know, nice safe plays like the running back draw, slant routes, wide receiver screens, that kind of stuff. I mean, those are kind of like my blanket, my security blanket kind of plays. And having unique plays and formations to run out of and use is a really good way to keep the defense guessing, make sure they don't catch on any kind of trends or patterns you might have. And it's a really good thing to have to keep them guessing and get the ball, keep the ball moving on offense, good touchdowns and all that kind of good stuff. And on that pick that I threw, it was open on the corner route, but I hesitated too long. I didn't throw the ball, so I threw it to B, the quote-unquote safe route on the slant. I got picked off. And then on that play, I just have no idea what happened with my defense and the coverage, and it scored a quick touchdown on me. But luckily for me, he had two. I split the safeties on that seam route on the post, really, and again, a comeback route. Got him for 2 big plays back to back, and I'm really learning to love the comeback route as a route that I would throw to my receivers because you can lead them a lot more effectively than in the past. Not quite as well as you can in Madden, but they've gotten a lot better. And I ran this play, the jet sweep play action pass, because I was hoping he would run commit again, but I guess he learned his lesson from last time. But it doesn't matter because I still got it over the top touchdown, 14-7. I felt pretty good, as I usually do in this kind of situation late in the game, because even though our offenses were both getting a lot of yardage, moving down the field pretty well, at some point or another, it was either a turnover or we just kind of fell on third down, punted the ball away. And so I felt pretty good because I felt like I could keep the ball moving because my passing attack, as usual, was pretty much on point. I had enough runs on offense to make him, respect the draw and all that kind of good stuff and play action and stuff like that. And lucky for me, I knew defensively that on offense he wasn't running that option with Colin, which is why it kind of caught me off guard with that read option on that third down. And when you keep a quarterback like that contained to the pocket, I mean that just hinders you. That just slows you down. You got to make full use of your quarterback any way you can. So it's fourth quarter now after that one play, and he's driving on me pretty well. And he was pretty much running the me offense, which I respect, which is, go 4 wide, spread the defense out, and hit him with the draw, read options, and options in general, which is pretty good. Keeps the clock moving, and he's still driving in a lot of yards on me. And he goes a screen pass here, and for some reason he throws it to B, and originally B was going downfield, so I guess he kind of came back from the hitch route. But I mean, why throw that route when you have the screen pass? Pretty much it's a high chance you would complete that pass. And look, for me, my defensive tackle or defensive end caught the ball and intercepted it. And as I was playing the game, as I get the suture roll by MOSELEY, great run by him, I wasn't upset that he stepped out of bounds and get another few more yards. But looking back at it now, as I edited the video together and watching it, I kind of wish I didn't step out of bounds. Probably would have gotten. I had blocks too, so I probably would have gotten pretty close to midfield, maybe. I don't know. How that goes, and I get another big first down here. Not big first down, like 3rd and 1 now. This is I think the weak flood play, so I smart routed A to do a quick first down route, but he got cut pretty well. But it doesn't matter. That's more sort of like a backup route for me, because I was gonna throw the wide the whole way, because that's pretty much a gimme yard right there, for me anyways. And it's usually gonna be a tight window. If you throw it quick enough or late enough, it's pretty much gold for at least a yard to get that quick one. And like I said, he blitzed a lot, so I knew once he switched over to that one linebacker, he was either go blitz or run around all crazy like. So I just immediately threw it to A tight end real quick. And unfortunately, my quarterback couldn't get that 1 inch to get the first down. So I got the field goal up by 10. About basically a minute to go, really. And I was like, all right, I'm not really worried about this game. Get pretty much in the bag now. Minute to go, pretty much. He's not going to drive, 70 yards on me, get the onside kick, and then go score again. I wasn't going to allow that to happen. But then, of course, he rolls off with a quarterback scramble. And then he finally nails that one sideline throw to the tight end. And he's really going now. So I was like, all right, I'm not too worried. Then I got a huge sack here. Second and really long. Backup's in the game now. So it's like, all right, this game is definitely over. There's nobody's getting these points and these yardage. And then he throws again to the running back on a slant route. Huge, big play right there. I'm rushing with one guy pretty much. He has all day in the pocket to throw. And he's doing the 4 verts. And he throws it in this really tight coverage. And he still gets it off. I was like, oh, man, come on. My cornerback was there to swat it away, but I guess it wasn't there quite quick enough. I don't know. Really good throw. Gets the touchdown, 14-17, but I curl the onside kick, nail the clock, game over, and I get my 9th win of the series. I am 9-2 in this series out of 11 games, which is outstanding because I'm pretty sure I've only lost with UTSA and UMass. So, I mean, all in all, pretty good job by me. I've played some different players, and look at that. I mean, yardage is outstanding. We're both bad on third downs. Time possession was almost identical. It was a really good game. Honestly, it came down to who had the ball last, technically. I mean, I had the ball last, so it really came down to that. I knew the clock won the game. So, yeah, really good game. It was the best game I've ever played. I had a lot of fun playing it because it wasn't aggravating. It was a really good game to play. He played it well. He ran the ball well. He threw the ball well and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it. This is the end of the game now, end of the video. So, thanks for watching. As usual, you guys can comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. And be on the lookout because later today, I'm going to upload my first Madden Challenge video and get that series going. You guys are really going to like that video, I think. So, yeah. See you guys later.